Okay, so Till Glass Critic here, coming at you guys with a Disney D23 review. Yes? Yes?
More like
Is it over?
It's not over.
Why are we doing this?
Fuck, I don't really know.
I mean, what's tomorrow?
I don't know.
I mean, it seems like everything big's already happened, but I'm not sure. Like, they even did the theme parks already.
I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do like a Disney D23 mid review, just in case anything happens.
Or whole review, depending on what happens.
If anything happens tomorrow, we'll redo this thing. But
yes,
we're not redoing the whole.
We're not doing everything. We're just gonna make another video.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna redo the entire thing. We're gonna redo the Comic Con thing. We're gonna redo our Suicide Squad review from 2016.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
That idiot.
We need to do that.
This idiot talking that you hear right now is Dylan Boyd. Dylan, how you doing?
I saw Suicide Squad 4 times in the theater. Not very good.
See, you're embarrassed about that, but you keep bringing it up.
I guess so.
Yeah, because he's embarrassed about it. It's shame. It's shameful. He needs to feel shamed.
If you're embarrassed about something, don't you want to hide it up?
Maybe.
The guy who just asked that question is Miller Farrow. Miller, how you doing?
Who likes 50 Shades Darker?
50 Shades Darker is a good movie and a much better movie than Suicide Squad.
Okay, so I guess, and I'm
not true.
And I'm your host, Darren Leslie Jr., and I have a fidget spinner, so that's my shame.
Do you have a fidget spinner?
I have a fidget spinner.
Is it that?
That's worse than seeing Suicide Squad 4 times.
I almost bought Valerian tickets early just to get that fidget spinner because I'm like, you know what? Why not? But I didn't do it.
It's nice. But anyway, yeah, guys, we're just going to talk about some of the things. A lot of things have been revealed from Disney, whether it be parks, movies, more animated films. A lot of things have been revealed from Disney at their D23 episode, D23 Expo. D23 is pretty much...
episode. They had like a manic episode in the middle of the...
Some guy's just like, whenever you have a D23 episode, you start making Mickey Mouse noises.
It sounds like
Speaking of episodes, did you guys see at D23, Colin Trevorrow said that episode 9 is in good hands? Like, no fucking shit you'd say that.
Yeah, they also said Han Solo is in good hands.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's still coming out in May.
But yeah, D23 is pretty much, their celebration in Disney's, I mean, it's all a marketing thing, but, it's Disney's just celebration of their products and their future, their past. It's really for Disney fans and fanatics. Like, just, if you love Disney, you go to D23 and you get surprises, you get exclusives, and it's just a nice time to be a Disney fan. So, and Disney usually brings out most of their films, whether it be live action or animated. Pixar comes, Marvel comes, Star Wars comes. So it's a good time. It's kind of like, and they also placed it right before Comic Con, so we're just going to have 2 back-to-back weeks of news.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck you, Comic Con.
Yeah, so we're going to have like 2 back-to-back weeks of just big movie news. Because Disney has their own expo, so why the hell not? So, we're just going to sit back and just go through some of the things that really surprised us and that we're looking forward to coming out of D23. And we're just going to start with Dylan. Dylan, what are some things from D23 so far that have really surprised you? Like, what are some things that you're really looking forward to?
Well, one thing is definitely those Last Jedi posters. They surprised me with how awful they are.
Yeah.
One thing that was probably
they're really bad though. Like those posters are.
It's depressingly awful.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even mind. Like, I get how the people don't like that their heads are half cut off, and they would have been better. Like, I think it's more unique that they're cut off. But like, if you made everyone a different color, just like the color of their
the only bad thing
garment,
like,
it would have been more.
See, if you could see their faces, I would forgive it all.
I don't think that's the worst part. I think the red is the worst part.
I think the fact that you can't see their faces is the worst part for me. Like, that's not going to catch my eye walking past. Like, what?
That's true.
What the hell is that?
It just looks so fucking dumb. Like I said in the chat earlier, they look like trading cards you'd see on the floor of the Barbie aisle at Walmart that some kid dropped. they look so awful. Like it's embarrassing. They look. It seems like to me. Seems like to me. Who was up on stage when they were doing the Star Wars thing?
A lot of
Anyone
people.
know?
Who's up on stage?
Yeah, who was up on stage? Like, who was hosting the thing or whatever?
Damn it. I think it was Ryan Johnson. It was either Ryan Johnson or Alan Horn.
So Lord
I
and
think
Chris
it was
Miller.
Alan. It seems like Alan Horn just like went on the floor before the show started and was like, fuck, we need to show something, and we need some posters or some shit, and just like went and found some random dude that knew how to use Photoshop and was like, here, you've got 30 minutes to make 6 character posters. Do it.
If not, we'll kill your entire family.
Yeah. And he was like, okay.
Like, what?
And then they're just like, hey, you know what the red coloring you used? Yeah? It was your family's
They
blood.
look like fan posters. I honestly thought that they were, because I saw it on Twitter and someone was like, Daisy Ridley just posted this, and I was like, oh, that must have been like a Daisy Ridley fan account or something posting fan posters. And then I saw it was official. I was like, what the fuck? That is awful. Jesus. Anyways,
I can hear your controller.
Oh.
Anyways. Miller, so, like, moving on, hopefully to a more positive.
It's my turn to talk.
Miller, what are some things that you really liked from,
I didn't
from
get to
D23?
say
From
what I
Dylan
liked.
Miller, what are some things you liked from D23?
I mean, I'm looking forward to some of the movies they've talked about. They sound pretty.
Son of a bitch.
We're balancing it out, Dylan. As I was saying, I'm looking forward to a lot of the movies they're pumping out. They seem pretty interesting, and the theme park stuff. I'm really into that. So that sounds
No one
like
cares about theme parks, Miller.
I care. So I'm really excited about that. I think the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I think that's a horrible name. So I'm just going to call it Star Wars Land. I don't care.
It's called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge.
Why not just fucking call it Star Wars Land?
Everyone, it's like Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal. People just call it Harry Potter World, Harry Potter Land, and that's a good name. So
I think the Wizarding World is a good name, though.
Oh no, I'm just saying it's a good name, but you have a good name like that, and people still call it. I mean, it's a mouthful, but people still call it Harry Potter Land. It's a worse name. People are just going to call it Star Wars Land.
Yeah.
Ratatouille ride. That sounds pretty interesting. Not sure what they're going to do with that, but
I mean, could you imagine like going by like giant food?
That'd be interesting. So you're
I wish
you're the
for
perspective.
Star Wars Land. For Star Wars Land, I really wish they would not have used a planet from Episode 8. I wish they would have used like a planet from the original trilogy. That
No.
I wish they would have made their own planet.
Yeah, same here. I want something original.
I don't.
But Tron ride, looking forward to that because it seems pretty cool in Shanghai Disney. I think that's where it is. And they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Glad it's not replacing Tower of Terror in Orlando. And then the hotels. They said they're going to have a Marvel hotel in Disney Paris. So curious to see how that turns out. And the Star Wars hotel. That's about time. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad I'm glad they're doing something in Florida, Star Wars related, that is fully immersive, because I really want to try that out. And it's just a little closer than all of us. So.
Yeah, and then going to Paris.
Yeah.
So what else did you like, Miller?
I forgot I was hosting, but
I said a good amount, just like you did before.
No, Dylan just.
I just didn't use my time to talk about shitty posters.
Yeah.
Well, they're really shitty, and they deserve to be recognized as shitty.
Anywho, let's talk about some of the bigger movie news that happened. If we're not going over any more rides or anything.
Yeah, because rides suck.
Actually, some of those rides are. I am interested in the whole entire. Oh yeah, well, fuck it, that's not something. They're making a Tron ride, which is interesting.
I said that, yeah.
But the fucked up thing is.
They said that he ignored me.
Wait, what?
I said the Tron ride before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, must have ignored you. But, oh my god, Dumbo looks fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
Wait, they had a Dumbo? What?
Yeah. There's a picture of Dumbo, and it looks terrifying.
Holy shit.
It looks scary.
Where's that? Is that from the movie?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh my
that
god.
that looks like it's from a theme park ride. That looks like that does not look like from a movie.
Yeah, there's no way they're using that for the movie.
I'm not joking. That's from.
I need a source.
I know it's real, but there's no way they're using that for the movie. There's no way.
Why would they just like make it up? Like what the fuck?
Darren, I need a source. I don't believe you.
That's from the movie. That looks terrifying.
I just never saw that from. I just never saw that anyone talk about that. So it was like I saw them talking about Dumbo, but I just thought it got like a release date.
Yo, that looks scary as fuck.
That looks like Dumbo's gonna eat you.
It's like he's gonna disembowel you with his fucking trunk. Oh my god.
Jon Favreau must feel like a pimp right now.
He does. I bet he does.
Like, I'm gonna remake one of your favorite movies and animated movies. Yeah, just watch
It's
it.
gonna be fucking amazing. So, when they announced Danny DeVito was gonna be in Dumbo, I honestly thought he was gonna be voicing him or something.
Can you imagine if that's Danny DeVito in there? He's just trapped.
It's like, Tim, where's Danny? We haven't seen him on. What the fuck you doing? We haven't seen him on set for a while. It's like, oh, he's around.
I don't know if I want to see this movie anymore.
I do. Fuck.
I kind of want to see him more now, even though it's creepy. But
Anyway,
that looks like a theme park ride. That's weird. It looks like.
There's no way they're using that for the movie. Honestly,
Why would they show it then?
I don't know. There's no way they're not. I don't know.
I just imagine them sitting down, just being like, "Oh, this looks so cute," and just like, no.
I would love to have seen the reaction in that room. Everyone's just like, "Here's Dumbo, guys." Oh god! Kill it! It's not real. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to change the screen to Avengers? It's okay.
It can fly too.
Shoot it! Get my musket! Honey, get the
Why
shot.
the fuck do you have a musket? What the hell?
I don't know.
It's
That's the
2017.
That's the first gun that popped in my head.
Anyway, let's just go down some movie news. Since we're just with Dumbo. So yeah, they did announce a Dumbo movie.
It's
And
gonna be
now-
fucking amazing.
Been announced.
Yeah, but like it's officially in production now.
Oh,
So, or in pre-production. It's either in production or pre-production right now. So they are moving forward with that. They also announced a Nutcracker movie, which
What? I didn't hear about this.
yeah, whatever. I mean, apparently it's supposed to be Nutcracker: The Four Realms.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't.
boring.
I mean, I know they're trying to make all their stuff into all their
Fantasy epics.
no, not even fantasy episodes. Like all their animated stuff into live action, but it's just like
Oh, Nutcracker's an anime one?
yeah, I remember it being an animated one if I'm not mistaken, or they're just making an adaptation. But I don't fucking care. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, that. Okay, I think that would work, but title's just kind of like the Nutcracker Prince. Is that it?
No, it's just the Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
No, but the one they're making a live action movie of.
Yeah, the Prince. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but that's the anime one, right?
I think so. I might be wrong, but I think so. We also got some really big news, and I actually like how Disney played this, because originally in the week we were hearing stuff about like, oh, Aladdin's in turmoil, we don't know who we're going to cast, oh no, I don't know what we're going to do, this and that. I think it was all a game, and this weekend they were just like, we have our Aladdin, and we have our Genie, and we have our Jasmine, and our Genie is Will Smith, our Aladdin is Mina Masoa. Our Jasmine is Naomi Scott. What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think about that casting? Do you think it's good or?
I'm good. I mean, I don't know the Aladdin guy obviously because he hasn't really done a lot, but he looks the part, and the others, sure. I'm really looking forward to this movie.
How about you, Dylan?
Great choices.
I'm whatever on it. Like Guy Ritchie doing an Aladdin movie, that's fucking awesome. Just the dude they got to play Aladdin. When I look at him, I don't see Aladdin, and I haven't seen him in anything, so it doesn't really excite me. I wanted Dev Patel. That would have been.
I haven't seen this guy in anything. I'm not excited for.
No, well, that's not the only fucking reason I'm not excited. Darren Miller, fuck you.
Because you're blinded for your love for Dev Patel.
Plus, I don't like. Well, not that I don't like Naomi Scott. I just don't think she's a good actress, and I mean, she's also don't think she's a good actress. But
I thought he was going to say, still, I don't think she's Arabic. Like he just said she was. She is.
I didn't think she was good in Power Rangers, but she looks a lot like Princess Jasmine or whatever. But and then Will Smith is the genie. I think is cool, but I'm just not really excited for this movie. I've never been like a fucking huge fan of Aladdin or anything. So
yeah, I like Naomi Scott. I thought she was pretty good in Power Rangers. I really liked her, and I really want to see her in the sequel. Misa Meso. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but I think he's fine. I mean, I haven't like most of us. I haven't seen him in a lot, but I still want to see what he can do. And I'm
He's
glad
been in movies I've seen. I just don't remember. I just can't remember the movie enough to remember his character.
Yeah, and I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they got the proper actor, if you know what I mean, for this role. So I'm really glad Disney took their time doing that. And the only thing I'm worried about is Will Smith as a genie. I love Will Smith, man. I love him, dude. But as the genie, I don't know. I just don't know.
But he could do like that, ha 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 ha, like big kind of laugh.
Yeah, but like that's just. I mean, anybody they cast, it's huge shoes to fill. Because Robin Williams, a friend like me, what he brought to the genie was just so magical. So that's going to be a lot. But hopefully, they can figure out a way to do it. I think he's definitely going to put his own spin on it. So that is definitely going to be interesting. But we'll see. And Disney also announced A Wrinkle in Time. We got to see Ava DuVernay's new film. Ava DuVernay, the director.
So the whole film.
I just liked how you said we got to see Ava DuVernay's new film.
Right. But we did. But no, the trailer for her new film. She was the director of Selma. It's The Wrinkle in Time, which I still kind of don't know what this movie's about. It's about like time travel, and they're traveling through dimensions, and Oprah's in it. So yeah. But Dylan, what'd you think about this trailer?
I think it's fine. It's a cool trailer, I guess. But like Miller said earlier, it looks like it could be way too much. I didn't see Selma, so I don't know how good or bad Oprah is in it. But Oprah being in this movie threw me off. I didn't know she was in Selma because I never saw that movie.
She's in an HBO movie too, like.
And then she just appeared in this trailer. I was like, what the fuck is that, Oprah? And then it said Oprah Winfrey, and I was like, what the hell? But Chris Pine looks cool. I don't know. It could go either way. I feel like it's one of those movies that could be really good or just go horribly, awfully wrong.
Of course, Dylan only likes the white person in the trailer. I'm sorry.
No, hold on. Wait, who else is in the movie? There's
No. You don't get to walk away from
stop talking.
Yeah, you don't get to walk away from that one. But I thought this trailer was okay. I'm really glad Ava DuVernay took her time finding her next project.
Yeah.
Her next really big project, and this is it's a beautiful looking film. It's definitely something that it's a very different thing that you would expect her to do, especially following Selma, which is super super fun. So that's nice to see. And and it's just nice that like Ava DuVernay is now, I think she's the second woman to have a budget over $100 million. or the first African American woman to have a budget over $100 million. So
Patty Jenkins was the first. So,
yeah. So that's nice to see that someone else, and I like it. They both have Chris Pine in their movies. Chris Pine looks great, by the way. He looks great in this movie. The only thing about this trailer that threw me off was the music, and it's not Oprah for me. It's just her voiceover kind of threw me off throughout it. I didn't really need the voiceover in there, but everything else, I mean, some parts of this trailer looked okay, and then some parts of this trailer looked like a really cool Twilight Zone episode. So, we'll see how that all turns out. But, Miller, what did you think about the trailer?
I'm interested. I thought it was going to be the odd man out here, but, like Dylan was saying, that I said, I think it starts out really cool, but then it just kind of becomes a little too much, and it just looks style over substance. But I think I didn't love Selma, but I think Ava DuVernay, is that how you pronounce her?
Yeah, Ava DuVernay.
Yeah, DuVernay. I think she's a talented director, and I'm curious to see what she does with a budget like this, and great cast, so yeah, curious about it.
Yeah. And moving on to the next movie that they announced. They also did some stuff on Incredibles 2. We found out some more stuff about Incredibles 2 that I actually think is pretty interesting. Incredibles 2, like the video game Rise of the Underminer, if anybody remembers that, well, the movie is actually going to take place directly after Incredibles. It's going to open up with that set piece with the Underminer, and it's also, which I think is kind of cool, it's going to switch perspectives. Like the last movie was about Mr. Incredible, this movie is going to be about Mrs. Incredible, and like her life, and she's going on missions while Bob's at home. Mr. Incredible's at home taking care of Jack, and it's still going to keep that fundamental device of family within the movie. They're going to have like a new layer within their house. They also showed some stuff where Mr. Incredible is finding out that Jack has powers, because they didn't know that in the first movie. So I like all those developments.
I mean, is that really surprising though that your littlest kid has powers, since your two other kids have them?
I mean, maybe I don't know how the supers work in that universe. I don't know if like they take time to blossom or not. So.
Oh, okay.
And like Jack has a lot of powers, so I think that's also kind of surprising.
That's true. Yeah.
But I mean, Miller, are you excited for this? Because I don't know how you feel about The Incredibles. Are you excited that we're finally getting a sequel after 14 years?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a movie like a lot of people. Like, I really like The Incredibles. It's not a movie where I was like, I really want this movie to happen, but that it's happening, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm curious to see what Brad Bird and everyone else cooks up with it.
Hey, Miller, not Miller, damn it. Ugh. Dylan, you excited about an Incredibles sequel?
Of course, it's a fucking Incredibles sequel. Who isn't excited? But like, I really do not want this I really do not want this movie to be Incredibles Rise of the Underminer, but in the movie version.
I don't think it will be, but yeah, I get that.
I hope they just ignore the game and just do whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited.
Was the game all about fighting Underminer?
It's called Rise of the Underminer, Miller.
I mean, yeah. I don't know why I asked that. I'm just saying that seems like it'd get boring in a movie. So.
Right, but I don't think the trailer was
they had a trailer.
No, I mean, I don't think the game is canon.
Oh, it's not, but I'm just saying, it's dealing with it's like, oh, you didn't get your sequel? Here's your game. Throw it to the crowd of people.
Right, and for the next movie, they also previewed we also got some stuff from The Lion King. We got some stuff from Star Wars, The Last Jedi. We've got some behind the scenes stuff. That was actually released online, which is great. And we also got some Lion King stuff, which was described as it was pretty much described as the opening scene from The Lion King, or remember the first teaser for The Lion King, where it's how the movie opens. The opening of the movie. So, what do you guys think about?
So basically, they just told you the opening of the movies.
Pretty much. Just, in this time in glorious animation. But in, like, photorealistic animation. So, Miller, out of those two, which one which one of those kind of excited you?
Probably I'm really curious about the Lion King, because taking that on is pretty
daunting.
Pretty ballsy. And Jon Favreau is definitely a man capable of doing that. So I'm really excited to see how. Like, it's not like one where I'm like, oh yeah, that should totally get a live action, but it's also just like, okay, since we're getting it, let's see where it goes.
Lion King, I people were talking about that. I really don't care. Like, I'm excited for the movie, but what they were.
I mean,
saying.
I don't get reading a description, because, like, if you're there and you see the footage, then yeah, that's really cool. But if you're reading the description, you're just reading the description of the first scene of Lion King.
Yeah.
Basically.
But it's photo real.
But that doesn't matter if you're not there, though.
But you can imagine.
Last Jedi. As I said before, posters are fucking horrible. But that behind the scenes trailer was. Shut the fuck up. The behind the scenes video was great. It was really cool, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I think that last shot, like, I mean, the Lion King stuff, while it was a description, still excited me, because like Miller said, the task of adapting this movie is going to be a big one, and I really trust Jon Favreau, because he said something. I forgot what movie it was. I think it was actually, he was moderating something with Scarlett Johansson, and he was just talking about when adapting this movie. He did the same thing with Jungle Book, where he's just like, you have to take the things that people solely remember, like the things, like, when adapting something, just to really keep the form to it, take those things that people automatically remember, automatically think are really important to this story, and put that in. And I like that he's going with that mindset into this adaptation. And also just the technology in general, that's going to be cool to see. But the Last Jedi trailer, the behind the scenes trailer, that really excites me, because for some reason, I don't know why, but these behind the scenes things for Star Wars, they excite me more than the trailers. Because a lot of people, like, I remember when the Last Jedi was coming, when the Force Awakens was coming out, and everybody was crying over all these trailers, and it's like, that's good. But the behind the scenes stuff came out, and I'm crying because of the behind the scenes stuff, because that was the first time where I was just like, Star Wars is back. Star Wars is actually back. And all these people seem like they really care about this property. And we're seeing that again with this behind-the-scenes stuff, where you're just seeing a lot of cool things. And going off of what we saw from the other behind-the-scenes thing for Force Awakens, most of that stuff they showed us in that trailer was pretty prominent in hindsight when you go back and look at it. So most of this stuff, it's pretty cool just to see Benicio del Toro's character. We get to see what kind of role Rose is playing. You can see Finn. He has to disguise himself as an Imperial soldier, so that's going to be an interesting thing to see. And we also get to see Finn and Rey are probably going to share some scenes together, which is something I'm really looking forward to in this movie, because that was my favorite thing about Force Awakens, is the Finn and Rey scene. So I'm glad that they will still have scenes to share. Yeah, I'm glad they will still have some scenes to share in The Last Jedi. But if there's anything else before we get to the last one,
the big one.
Is there anything else?
What's the big one?
Was there anything else you guys want to talk about from D23?
What is this?
Yeah, well, not particularly something that I wanted to like talk about. It was something I just wanted to say. I'm so excited for Mary Poppins there.
Oh yeah.
Avengers. Okay, yeah. I was thinking we already talked about
that. Mary Poppins. I've never seen the first Mary Poppins.
I haven't either, but I'm so excited for this one. I don't like that director, but the movie, I'm just so interested.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Wreck-It
Ralph sounds potentially really cool.
Wreck-It Ralph sounds awesome, and also the Wreck-It Ralph. I like how they're having the Disney princesses thing. That excites me more than it should. But that sounds really cool that they're going to have. They brought all the voice actresses out too, and that's just that seems really cool that they're going to be able to do that. And Ralph is also going to be able to go to Pixar Land. He's going to go to a Pixar website, a Marvel website, and a Star Wars website.
It seems like it might get a little too much.
Yeah, it might seem a bit too much like a marketing ploy, but we'll see. And and Star Wars Land looks cool. Star Wars Land, they did the little mock-up, so Star Wars Land looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on to the big one, the big doozy, and also Toy Story 4 got a new director.
That no one's heard of.
But the cool thing is, he started out as an intern on the first Toy Story movie, and now he's directing the fourth Toy Story movie. So kudos to you, sir. That is really cool.
Yeah.
And Frozen 2 got a new title for anybody who cares.
What's the title?
I don't know. I think Frozen 2 is like 10 years too... Has it been 10 years? Because it feels like 10 years.
No, it's not been 10 years.
It was 2013.
Oh, shit.
It does feel like a long time. I don't care. I mean, I didn't really care about seeing the sequel to begin with, but I do.
So it's Frozen 2, like T.O.
What?
Yeah.
That's not right.
I don't think that's right either. But
that was like what Dumb and Dumber did.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. But
I'm pretty sure it's just Frozen 2. IMDb hasn't changed. I don't see it.
Anyway. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the big one. Kevin Feige took the stage today. Kevin Feige, the co-president of Marvel, he showed off a new logo for Marvel Studios because next year's going to be their 10-year anniversary, so they had a new logo. They pretty much brought out every main character that you have seen except for Scarlet Witch, except for Scarlett Johansson, who plays Black Widow, and Chris Evans and Jeremy Renner and Paul Rudd. Some people weren't there, but most everyone
was RDJ there.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. was there. Mark Ruffalo was there. Who else was there? Spider-Man was there. Black Panther was there.
So basically, all of Team Iron Man.
Yeah, and Mantis was there. Drax Bautista was there. Drax was there. So, did I say Drax Bautista?
I think they got the point.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, you said Drax, and then you paused, and then you said Bautista. Yeah,
so every fucking person joined on the stage, and then they did like this 5 minutes. And then Joe Russo, one of the co-directors on the film, he came out and he was just like, we had this 5-minute presentation for the last 10 years of Marvel, and then they played that, and then it transitioned into Infinity War footage that was shown to the audience, and it sounds, speaking for myself, it sounds fucking magnificent. It sounds great. It sounds like everything I've been wanting from this movie. We have all of the Avengers on deck. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy finding Thor in space. We have Loki offering the Cosmic Cube to somebody, assuming Thanos. We have Captain America with a beard. We have the Hulkbuster armor back. We have Doctor Strange making little portals for Star-Lord to jump on so he can shoot people. Thanos is throwing moons at people. It just sounds so fucking cool with all this stuff going on. And one of my favorite things about this trailer, at least from the description of what people are describing, it doesn't say any of the heroes are fighting each other, which I really, really appreciate that. I like that this is about coming together and stopping this threat, this giant threat, instead of like, we're gonna fight each other and then this threat shows up. So I'm really happy they're just focused on getting all the heroes together to fight the devil, pretty much. But Miller, are you excited about some of this? Some of the things that we're hearing that will occur in Infinity War?
I didn't really read into what the footage was. I know you just said some of it, but I wasn't really. I kind of didn't want to hear it, so. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this movie. It's a big kind of like with for different reasons. With it's a big undertaking. Like what the hell is it called? Lion King. But it seems like I trust the Russos, and they have they certainly know what they're doing with these movies, and it's going to be cool to see everyone together. It's going to be a fun time.
And Miller and Dylan, does any of this footage descriptions excite you?
No, Marvel sucks.
Oh.
DC better.
Suicide Squad is better than every
better
Marvel.
than Logan.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, it sounds really cool. I'm not gonna get my hopes too high because I've been let down before, but the thing with fucking Thanos, like, hurling comets towards the Avengers and throwing a fucking moon at them, like, just give it to me. And apparently, from what Brandon Davis said, apparently it doesn't look like wet cement, so that's nice. Yeah, it sounds really cool, and I can't wait to see this trailer, hopefully in October.
So they said they did change. They finally got their color better.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, especially being on an IMAX screen. And I like that Infinity War, they're going ahead to space. And you really do feel like... I know Ken Knapsack also said... which I think this is still... Comedy is still going to be prevalent. Because this is a Marvel film. But he said that the footage starts out on, more of a lighthearted note. Because the footage starts out with Thor floating in space... Excuse me. The footage starts out with the Guardians going through space, and they're the Guardians. They're kind of like, Star-Lord's just like, put your mean faces on. It's about to get dangerous or whatever. And then something hits their windshield, and it's Thor, and they bring Thor in, and he's just like, who the hell are you guys? And then it transitions into a very, very darker, more somber piece. And I like that they're focusing on, shit has to get real in this one. I mean, and sure, there's still going to be comedy, but I like how the writers and directors are at least focusing on, like, Thanos is this giant threat. Like, a lot of people are pointing out that Thanos is just throwing everyone around. He's battling Doctor Strange, Star-Lord, apparently he throws Spider-Man on the ground, causing him to cry or something. I don't know. But, yeah, it just seems crazy and epic and everything you would want to see from this giant superhero extravaganza filmed in IMAX. But, yeah. And also, they revealed Thanos' children. Well, in the comic books, they were the Black Order. They were a team of different evil aliens, but in this one, they're going to be Thanos' children, similar to Gamora and Nebula. So that's also going to be interesting. If you've seen it,
I don't know if they're literally his children.
Oh no, they're not. They're like
okay.
Gamora, like Gamora and Nebula aren't literally his children, but yeah, he did.
So does that mean we're gonna get a reality show about Thanos and his family?
We could.
I'd be into that, like just a Marvel one shot of just MTV Cribs style about Thanos and his family.
Yeah, and maybe Dumbo can show up. But,
oh God. Yeah, this is where this thing's come from. Darren, is that a statue of the Dumbo from the movie? Like, what's it gonna look like, or is that It's a statue? Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure if they actually started following.
Oh God, no! Can you imagine if that was an animatronic?
Oh God! I mean, yeah, it looks like an animatronic from like a Dumbo ride,
But yeah, I mean, everything they've pretty much revealed from D23 is exciting me, except for Dumbo. But Dumbo's scaring me. But everything they've revealed from D23 is exciting, and I like where Disney's going. I like that their animation division, I know we didn't really focus on that, but they're trying out newer things, except they did possibly reveal another Cars spinoff, which I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah, like, Cars did not do well. Like,
yeah, so
it's dead.
We'll see. Well, they're not cars, though. They're planes that can go in outer space.
I know. It seems like it's kind of weird that still going with that property, but it might be successful.
Yeah, it's not the best idea.
Did Planes 2 do well?
Planes 2 was on DVD, so I have no idea.
No,
yeah,
it was in a theater.
No,
it wasn't.
It was in a theater. They showed a trailer.
yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to say about D23?
No.
Sony should have crashed it and made a Carnage announcement.
I wish they did, so they can get sued. And then they can't. They don't have any more money for
Oh, that'd be so sad.
their stupid little fucking Venom movie.
Yeah, Planes 2 was released in theaters.
Oh.
It's okay. I thought it went straight to DVD.
Yeah, see, the fact that me and Dylan think it went straight to DVD.
Well, Planes was supposed to go straight to DVD, but then they're like, "Oh, we can make money from this. We'll just release it in theaters and post-convert it to 3D."
But yeah. If there's nothing else to say, if you guys like this podcast, please give us a thumbs up. If you like hearing us talk about movies, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys liked, what did you guys like about D23? What were some of your standouts? Was it the Infinity War footage? Was it Toy Story 4? Was it Mary Poppins? Was it Dumbo?
Yeah, because I'm sure everyone's favorite news from D23 is Toy Story 4 getting a director no one knows about.
Was it the scary Dumbo statue? Please let us know.
What if that director was you, Dylan? How would you feel about no one carrying them?
That's very true.
What'd you feel about some little fucking kid with a fucking opinion?
I did not expect that response.
But anyway,
I'm not a good person.
I don't like that.
That sounded really sad. But
Is it over?
Yeah, let's just say yes. Okay,
Are you gonna end it or?
Yeah, bye.